Never before have we seen such high rates of mental health problems being experienced by our children, or witnessed so many young people disengaging from education, reporting loneliness and isolation, and a lack of hope for the future. What is happening to our kids? In this video, I'll be sharing why it's time to ignite the spark and help our children to find their way back to themselves. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Nikki Giant and I'm the founder of the Spark Movement. I've worked with children and young people throughout my entire career, and I founded the Spark Movement to bring a spiritual perspective to the process of raising, educating and supporting children and young people, shifting the systems surrounding children's lives. Today I want to share some perspectives on why we're seeing so many children failing to thrive, and why addressing mental health problems or school absenteeism alone isn't going to solve the problem. It's pretty clear that something significant and extremely worrying is happening to our children and teens right under our noses. We see it happening before our very eyes, and yet we seem powerless to stop it. It's hard to even put our finger on the problem. We notice our children becoming depressed and increasingly becoming isolated, more connected to their phones than their friends. We hear that they don't want to go to school anymore, that they're anxious about the future. But more importantly, we see and we feel this change in them. We see it in the dimming of the light within their eyes, and we feel it in their energy. Our sparkly, confident, playful children are becoming increasingly diminished, as if someone has turned down the dimmer switch inside of them. So what's going on? I call it the spark. It's that inner light that each and every one of us is born with, and it's that connection thread to our true selves, our soul or spirit. If you can imagine, it's found at the intersection of our physical bodies, our minds, and our deeper soul or higher selves. At that meeting point, the spark is ignited. The spark is naturally within us all. It flows through us like an electrical current, and if there's nothing to disrupt that current, it flows naturally through our body, and it's transmitted through our aura or our energy field and out into the world where it's experienced by others. When you meet someone who is very connected to their spark, you can feel it, you can see it, hear it. It's really unmistakable. Their eyes light up, it feels positive and safe to be around them. There's a sense of passion that comes across in their words and their actions. It's really palpable. And that's so important, because that energy that is transmitted by each person being connected to their inner spark is high vibrational. It's of a rich quality that affects the energy of others. It helps to raise the rest of us up too, just by being in their presence, and that offers us a gateway to connect with our own spark. And it feels so good. To allow that natural current of our spark to flow through us and out into the world feels incredible. It's how we were meant to feel as a spirit having a human experience on earth. But therein lies the key. We have to allow that current to flow. And what our culture and systems are doing, especially to our children and teens, is blocking the natural flow of their spark. We turn down that inner dimmer switch by giving children damaging tech, by putting them through controlling schooling systems that teach them they have no inherent wisdom, and by feeding them a diet of negative and harmful messages through our TV shows, social media, music and more. We have to make a change. Yes, we can address mental health problems and school absenteeism and all the other problems our children and teens are facing, but without an understanding of the deeper roots of those problems, we're never going to succeed. We have to start creating the safe spaces and systems such as schools that hold children's inner light. We have to find ways to help kids to find and connect with their inner passion and sense of purpose. And we have to acknowledge that wisdom that children are born with and learn from that, instead of treating kids as if they've got no inherent value until they're filled with knowledge. In short, we have to ignite the spark. Head over to our website to join the movement and learn more about the work we're doing at thesparkmovement.com. You can subscribe to our channel to learn more about igniting the spark in children and teens, and how we can bring spiritual wisdom back to the process of raising and educating kids. Thanks for listening and helping us to ignite the spark. See you soon.